In 1 week, the Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA trade show kicks off in Nashville. I'll be there, and I hope you will too. There's a lot of valuable work that will go on at convention as cattle industry members come together to debate and vote on NCBA's official policy positions. We've got an update on some of those issues in this week's Beltway Beef Spotlight.
Normally, around the end of July here in Washington, we'd be winding down for a much-needed August recess after 7 straight months of heavy policy discussions and legislative battles here on Capitol Hill and in our nation's capital. But like a lot of things this year, this is not a normal 2021. Congress is still hard at work for several more weeks, discussing and debating a tremendous amount of issues impactful to you as cattle producers around the country. Whether that be infrastructure, broadband updates, livestock transportation issues like the use of ELDs or the hours of service restrictions that make it difficult for our livestock haulers to get where they need to go. Not to mention the tremendous amount of discussion here in Washington about cattle markets and the prices our producers are receiving for their livestock around the country. Climate also is a big issue being discussed here in Washington, and how the cattle industry fits into that is going to be essential to how we grow and prosper in the years to come. Please join us in Nashville, Tennessee, August 10th, 11th, and 12th for the Cattle Industry Convention and Trade Show. This is going to be a fantastic opportunity for you as cattle producers and members of NCBA to give us your input and debate these critical issues affecting you in our nation's capital. All of our policy committees, from federal lands to live cattle marketing to the Property Rights and Environmental Management Committee or the Ag and Food Policy Committee or Cattle Health and Well-Being, Tax and Credit, all of those critical committees will be meeting and debating all of the issues of the day and considering policy proposals from our affiliates around the country. This is where the rubber meets the road as far as producer grassroots-led policy in our nation's capital. This is where we get our marching orders to take to Capitol Hill to make sure that your voice is represented in this national conversation. Don't miss this critical opportunity to get on the record, to make your opinion heard, to make your perspective heard from your front gate to the nation's capital. The best way to do that is to join us in Nashville, debate in these meetings, and move policy forward so that my team has everything they need to communicate your wishes on Capitol Hill. We'll look forward to seeing you in Nashville, where not only will we have these policy committee meetings, we'll have a comprehensive Washington, D.C. update with everyone on our Washington, D.C. team giving you the latest and greatest. We'll also have speakers from federal government agencies, Capitol Hill, and around the country speaking on the most important topics of the day in those relevant committees. This is where business gets done for NCBA and the cattle industry, and we hope we'll see you in Nashville, August 10th, 11th, and 12th. We'll see you there.